Good morning, everybody. It's hard for me to see whether this thing is on or not because I have to have glasses, reading glasses. And so there's this little bitty thing on my camera, and sometimes I can't tell whether it's on or not. I hope I don't have to yell too loud this morning. This road right here is a little bit smoother than the ones I went on the other day, but y'all were telling me that you didn't notice so much noise. Well, thank you for that, because I thought it was awful. I thought it was terrible. Anyway, I'm on my way to the post office this morning. It's kind of early, and I'm hoping to go down and film a little shop that's opened up in my area. It's just a little corner store in a really tiny little community. And I see her put stuff out all the time in front, different things that she's selling. It's a small shop, but I've not been in it. I'm dying to see what's in there. I do see some Christmas decorations, the kind that are cut out of wood and then hand painted. She's got some of those sitting out there. Now, I don't need those, but I'm going to tell you, I used to paint those years ago. And I sold them out of my front yard. But I also went to a place called Canton First Monday, Trades Days. And I'd sit up there every weekend before the first Monday of the month. And man, I'm gonna tell you, that was tough. I was a whole lot younger then though. But in the wintertime, it was bitter cold. In the summertime, it was horrible heat. And then it would rain, and we were on this kind of a slope, and then the water would rush down, and there was mud. It was a tough way to make some money, I'm going to tell you. But I did make some money. I would draw off on this really smooth wood Santa Clauses, sleighs, reindeer, snowmen, scarecrows, pumpkins, all kinds of stuff, and I would cut them out myself using this little tool I bought for that was super easy to do. Cut them out myself. They were usually about 4 foot tall, which is the size of the wood was a 4x8 sheet. The only problem I had was getting that wood out the door and onto some sawhorses so that I could cut it out. But my husband, I'd have to wait for my husband to get home, help me get them outside, and then from then on, there was no problem for me to do it. I learned how to do it quite well, I must say, because I had some little intricate cuts and things, and then I would take them in and clean off all the little sawdust on there, and I would paint them. And I'm going to tell you, of all the painting I've done over the years, from furniture to whatever, you name it, that was my favorite thing to paint. I absolutely loved painting the Santas and the snowmen. And at one time, I even taught a little class at Hobby Lobby. They gave us a little room upstairs, and I took the unpainted Santas, and they'd already drawn off everything, where their nose, their beard, their little gloves, that I already drawn it off on this cutout wood, and I carried them in, and I gave everybody an easel to paint, and we had a class, and they painted their Santas, and what they didn't finish, they had the skills to take it home, and finish painting it there. But they loved that, and I loved teaching that too. It was a lot of fun. Pardon me. But I would paint these things for pretty much every occasion, and then I would price them, put it out in my yard, and I had these lights that I would shine on them. And I'm going to tell you, for many, many years, I sold enough to be able to pay for my kiddos' Christmas gifts. I did really well doing that. And it was an income for me. And throughout the year, I would do things like Easter bunnies and big baskets with flowers, you know, cut out of the wood. And I would paint those and put those out there. And then I would have Thanksgiving turkeys that I would cut out of wood and paint those. And then Christmas time, of course, Halloween, I would do the scarecrows and little tombstone things. But I sold the heck out of that stuff, y'all. I really did. And then they went to all these blow-up stuff, you know, things that you have to blow up, set in your yard, that usually every time I saw one, they only lasted for about a day or so till they were on the ground. But the kind I used to do out of wood is making a comeback now. I've noticed a lot of people on Facebook and on the internet are selling these now. And I think that's great, because that's something that you can take down and store and keep for next year. And that's what I did. So I'm hoping to go down today and look at this lady's shop. Maybe she'll let me film some things and interview her a little bit and see what she's going on. So, okay, I'm almost to the store, and I will see y'all later on, hopefully with a video from her shop. Thanks for joining me this morning. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.